Now Jesus asked the expert, which would you say was neighbor to this man? He said, the one who showed mercy. Now Jesus said, go and do the same. This morning, my brothers and my sisters, being a good neighbor is not just with those who live near you. Are you hearing me? Being a good neighbor are not just those who you like. Are you hearing me? Your actions bear out if you truly love your neighbor. And what you do out of self-love that you are unwilling to do for others. So this morning, as we continue to share the love, we will listen to the challenges of our Old Testament leaders and how they sought to exhort and to challenge the brethren of that day as we go into our lesson discussion.
Sabbath, everyone. Looking beautiful down there. Turn to the person next to you and just give them a nice smile. Let them see the white of your teeth. I know our lesson is very interesting, so we're going to have a fruitful discussion this morning. Do we have a roving mic? Because I know a lot of you study and you would like to make your points. Do I have someone to assist you? Alright, so this morning we want to look briefly at our lesson review. We are on lesson 5, and indeed this quarter our lesson is really focusing on relational stuff. Relational stuff. We are very busy with our vertical relationship with God. We have church regularly. We worship regularly, coming up within Seventh-day Adventist institutions. Worship is a lifestyle. So we have the religious aspect of Christianity really down pat. But you know where we are struggling, church? We are struggling with our connection with people. And the lesson this week encourages us and admonishes us to have a connection with people. And we are seeing this through the experience of the prophets. So as we go into our lesson, let's just bow our heads for a word of prayer. Father, we thank you that your word is dynamic. We thank you that you have provided this system where we can study your word. We pray that you will speak to our hearts today in Jesus' name. Amen. So I want to ask the first question. We are dealing with the cry of the prophets, the cry of the prophets. And Micah chapter 6, verses 8, our key text this week says that he has shown us, O men, what is good. And what does the Lord require of us but to do justly and to love what? To love mercy and to walk how? Humbly with our God. From the bat, I want to say this morning that God has given to us, or he has demonstrated to us what we need to do in terms of sharing the love. Am I clear? God has already shown us. The Bible says he has shown you, O man, what is good. And he has shown us what he expects from us. And this week we are looking at the prophets. Now, what was the role of the prophet? Anyone? In your own words, what was the responsibility of a prophet? Anyone? What was the prophet known for? Prophesying, the future, yes? From the Greek we get the word prophetes, meaning to foretell. but we are in the Old Testament, and so the Hebrew word Nabi speaks about someone who has a solemn responsibility to speak about things that are happening. And it is a word that actually means to bubble up. You know when you're making a nice corn soup on a rainy day like today, and the pot starts to bubble? Huh? And you see the bubbles in the pot? A Nabi, or a prophet, is supposed to have that same kind of bubbly spirit to declare and to speak forth the word of God. And this week we looked at some interesting prophets. We will go to them in a short while. But I want to let you know this morning, our lesson is carrying us in a direction that is quite a direction that we sometimes neglect. And that direction is, our lesson is really pointing us to the others. There is an orientation about this week's lesson that fixes our minds and our hearts on those who are marginalized, those who are ostracized in society, those who in the church are not as prominent as we would expect them to be. And our lesson is showing us this week that every one of us at the feet of Jesus is equal. And we need to treat everyone as if Christ died for all of us. And so with this others orientation, it gives attention to everything that we need to understand with sharing the love and being able to connect with people. But I want to ask this question this morning. Since these prophets were to be advocates and they were to be the voice of the voiceless, we sometimes in the church, especially in the Seventh-day Adventist church, and I want to be very careful now, we seldom sometimes are comfortable with voicing our opinions on social issues and things that affect the church and things that are happening in the society. A few days ago, there was a big march in Trinidad. Am I understanding there? A big gay pride march, and we have members in our society who are saying love is love. And my question is, there are so many other different issues. Why are we so hesitant to speak out as a church? Why are we so quiet when these social issues are coming up and they are affecting us? Whether you like it or not, whether you are straight or not, it is going to affect us as a church. So my question is, why are we so silent? Look at Jeremiah. In the book of Jeremiah chapter 22, Jeremiah faced in his time a lot of trouble with the leaders. But read Jeremiah 22 when you go home. He put it to the leaders and said, this foolishness needs to stop. We cannot follow with this. We are children of the Most High God, and we believe everybody should be treated equal. Everybody should have access to education. Everybody should have access to health care. There are some persons in our country at this moment who are marginalized. They cannot access health care products. They cannot access basic needs. What are we doing as a church? Why are we so silent? Tell me. This is where we talk. Why are we so silent? Why are we so hesitant when the Bible is showing us that we need to be voices in this dark world? Yes, Brother Jackson.
Good morning,
And we
brethren.
will take the brother in front afterwards.
Good morning, brethren. Would you brought back in memory text and tell the scripture, please?
The memory text is Micah 6, verse 8.
Yeah, could we have it back up, please? Our problem with it here, he has showed the woman what is good. Do you know what is good? And until your mentality is acknowledge fire comes. Then fire things will fade away. You understand what I'm saying? The person who is saying that you need to do good, the man who rises. The man who will become not you, not me. So until you understand what is good and what the Lord will require, who requires it? The Lord requires it. Then you will have a force and a reason and a enthusiasm to do other things. But until we recognize what God is saying, you must do mercy. You must love mercy and to walk humbly. So this is our prescription for our lives.
Yes.
And we need to let that play in our minute-by-minute actions while we live here. Then other things, nothing else, will take place until we would recognize these facts.
All right, thank you very much, Brother Jackson. We have the brother in front here.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Yeah, I think those we don't really deal with those issues. It appears to me that these issues like the homosexuality issue, like it takes the church by surprise.
All right.
And so there's a big march on, and a march is on, and what's going on here. So, and from a leadership perspective, I don't think that there's a plan or department that deals with social issues per se in society. So when they just come, they just happen, and they just move on, and the church is in a state that, well, we know that we are against homosexuality, but if there's no overall plan, if there's no overall strategy in terms of approaching or raising our voice against these things,
yes,
I think you'll just get a little sprinkling or a smattering of things here and there. So that I think the solution is that you must have, from a leadership perspective, I don't know from the conference and then coming down to the different churches, how we will deal with these issues when they come up. So when they do come, there is something in place, and the churches across the country can have a particular approach. But I think basically just take us by surprise, it happens and goes on. With the welfare, with the needy and those kinds of issues, I think it's a similar thing. Every church kind of like struggles to deal with it on his own, on their own, and we just continue to struggle.
All right. We want to, I'll take our brother in the back of the room one quickly, but we don't have much time. Straight up to the back. Oh, we have one in front. I'm not too sure. I'm sorry. We have a brother.
Morning,
Yes.
Church. To answer your question, Sharon, two things I want to point out that I consider to the church. One being, we see these events as last events. So basically, we just say, all right, it has to pass. It has to happen, it has to pass, so we won't address them. Another thing, a lot of people in the church have realized also are afraid to stand on their own for God. So not until they know that they're getting a backing, they will stand up. But if they know that the church is not going to back them up, a lot of them stay silent because of condemnation and stuff that they are afraid to face. So that is just my key point that I saw.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I accept the comments that previously made.
Yes.
In addition, I asked the same question of the church. What he advised me is that the church receives certain subventions from government and even opens its mouth. We are afraid that the subventions will be cut. And so on, so that we cannot get a decision whether we are and we are saying that we are God's church.
I'll leave you all to it.
Just continue from Pastor.
Okay, just before Pastor, and I'm glad Pastor in the box. One of the things is that while the Adventist church is very dynamic, we have structure, right? It begs the question, how far the structure should go. For example, because of course we know how the church operates, we have press conference and that sort of stuff, right? So is that every member aware of the homosexual and what have you and so on? But because of the structure of the church, sometimes it infringes on the member, because of course as a member of the church you're not hearing nothing from the department and that kind of stuff and so on. So that's a very interesting thing, so we have to wonder how far should we go with structure, because there are members who are very much concerned, but because of the setup of the church, hence the reason why there's no press conference condemning such. So probably Pastor would probably give a little in-depth as to the structure and how we should be operating. Pastor.
After Pastor, we will move on from this.
Happy Sabbath, everybody. The Seventh-day Adventist Church has statements on all ills of society, including homosexuality. Before they began to march, before they began to get legislation for them, the Seventh-day Adventist Church has statements on it that remain. We have already spoken on these issues. It doesn't make sense we continue to go back and restate our position. We have a stated position. Every time they march, it does not make sense for us to come up every time and go on the news and talk about they march. That is what they're looking for. That is what they're looking for. And it will give their story much more attention than it deserves. They'll give their story much more attention than it deserves. So the Seventh-day Adventist, if we come and ask about the Seventh-day Adventist Church, what we need to do is edify ourselves with what we have. What we already have. Because even in the health sector, we go to the doctors and the doctors telling us what HY won't plenty no longer. But we already know and what we already have. So I'm saying to us, the church already made a statement on it. It doesn't make sense that every time we go, there's a stand. There's no way you will find a Seventh-day Adventist pastor on that homosexual march. There's no way you'll find a Seventh-day Adventist pastor who needs to marry to homosexual. There's no way, because of the statement we have that stands with the biblical principle. We don't deviate from that. So not every time we need to go out and condemn, and we're not in a battle with them.
Yes.
Our goal is to see them as a child of God who needs salvation. If every time we go to condemn it's like a battlefield, we're on a battlefield, it should not be so. We want to win them for the kingdom of God. Amen?
Thank you, Bishop. Let's move on now. We have to move on. We don't have time. Alright? So we're moving on. Next, we recognize that our lesson is quite heavily about God's recurring call. God's recurring call to the children of Israel. And there's a very interesting scenario in the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 8. We recognize that Samuel is getting old. Samuel is getting old, and he put his sons in charge to judge Israel and so on. But we recognize they weren't following in the footsteps of their father. The elders came together and said, you know what? We need to find ourselves a king. Because we need to look like the other nations. Have mercy. And I'm asking myself here this morning, why is it that sometimes we find ourselves in this position as a church of God, whereby we want to fit in when we were made to stand up? Why do we want to fit in when we were made to stand out? They wanted a king because they wanted to look like the other nations. But it is interesting to me that when I look at one of the prophets that we dealt with this week, when I look at Amos didn't fit in at all. In fact, Amos actually showed us that he was not qualified for the job. He was a shepherd. He was taking care of sheep. But God saw within him the ability to be used for his service. And I'm saying to us this morning, we often like to say this phrase within the church, God doesn't qualify, he qualifies all of that. But I believe that God is not really interested in your qualification. He's looking at something.
I have some other.
Mike, The enemy is playing.
God is not looking at your at your qualification. He's interested in your sanctification. And when we look at Amos, he didn't fit in, but he was ready upon the call to go and speak the thus saith the Lord. Right?
He was ready upon his call to go and speak the thus saith the Lord. And when we look at Amos, Amos begins by, he speaks about these heathen nations around, and he is talking about the judgments that are about to come on these nations. And the Israel church, the Seventh-day Adventist congregation, are happy to hear what Amos is saying, because he's saying, yes, God is going to destroy these heathens from the land. He's going to destroy the wickedness that is rising up in the land. But they don't know judgment is coming right in their door. Why? Because they have been rejecting Jesus. They have been treating people badly. And I see Israel, I see Judah starting to clap their hands. Yes, Israel is under pressure, but it's coming in Judah's back door too. You know why? Because they themselves are not living according to the standard that God had for them. And I see here a God who is just able, is just ready to just destroy these people. And he does not. You know why? Because the God we serve is a God of love. And he's a God of mercy. And he keeps calling Israel and Judah back. He said, listen, I want to be your king. I want to carry you through this journey. Why not walk with me? Why not keep my statutes? Why not do what is right? Why not, according to Michael, walk humbly with me? And so the question that was asked on the Monday is one that we need to ask ourselves this morning. Are there times when we need to be prepared to speak harshly to correct wrong? You know, we're living in a time now whereby Christianity is offended by everything except their sin. Anybody tell you anything? Your walls are up. Your defenses are up. But when it comes to our lives, we have every plaster to put on us. Have mercy. We are naked before God. God knows us very well. He knows everything about us. We cannot hide from God. And this lesson, we are seeing within these prophets a passion, agony. We see a cry from them to God's people. And this cry is still evident today. And it is still relative to us today. God is calling us to walk humbly with Him. God is calling us to treat our neighbor as we would treat ourselves. It's not easy, brethren. It's not easy to do that. But with God, I said with God, all things are possible. When we look at Ezekiel, we will close on Ezekiel. Very interesting. The lesson said every time we focus on Sodom, we are often quick to pick out the sexual sins, the sodomy in Sodom. But Ezekiel brings a different spin. Ezekiel describes and he says, now this was the sin of your sister Sodom. Not that she was whoring down the place, not that she was committing adultery, but here's the sin. She and her daughters, we are talking about the church of God here. She and her daughters were arrogant. They were arrogant. And not only arrogant, they were bloated. The text didn't say that, but I am bringing it in Shalom's paraphrase. The text says they were overfed. They were bloated. And not only that, they were unconcerned about the poor and the needy. You might look at that and say that is not as grievous as Sodom, but in the sight of God, it burns his heart. It rips rips his heart apart when we treat people as if they are not human beings. And when I read Ezekiel chapter 34, verses 2 to 4, I would like somebody to read that for us this morning in the congregation. Ezekiel chapter 34. Let's find it again. Ezekiel chapter 34. Verse 2 to 4. Do we have someone in the congregation reading that for us this morning? Ezekiel is speaking to the leaders in our church, speaking to the shepherds. And what is he saying? Who has it? Someone can stand and read it for us. Ezekiel 34.
Son of man,
prophesy
against the shepherds of Israel.
Yes. Prophesy.
And say unto them, thus saith the Lord God unto the shepherds. Woe be to the shepherds of Israel that do.
Take the screen.
Ezekiel 34 verse 3. That do feed themselves. That do feed themselves, should not the shepherds feed the flocks? Verse 3.
Ye eat thy fat, and ye clothe you with the word. Ye kill them that are fed, but ye feed not the flock.
Thank you. God has given us, and we're talking to leaders now. God has given us leaders, pastors, theologians, elders, Sabbath school secretaries, whatever position you are in, you are a leader in God's church. God is saying He has given us the responsibility to feed the flock of God. And that is a very solemn and important responsibility. But we recognize that the shepherds are fat and the flock is languishing. That's true?
Sure.
This is not my words. The shepherds are full, but the flock is languishing. But I am so happy that God is not like man. God is not like man, and He is indeed the great and the true shepherd. Jesus said, listen, in fact, God said, I will take care of my sheep. I will take care of my flock. I will give them green pastures. I will lead them. I will take them into my hands. You know what that tells me this morning, brethren? As connected as we want to be, as important as it is that we must share the love and be our brother's keeper and so on, it tells me that we are limited. We are limited as human beings. And unless we are in the hands of the great shepherd, unless we are in the hands of the great shepherd this morning, brethren, we would not be able to really impact and have the impact upon people's lives as we should. But we need to have that connection with the great shepherd. We need to spend time reflecting on the ministry of Christ, brethren. We need to look at how Christ walked this earth and what He did on this earth and how He treated people and how He used all that was available to Him to bring healing and restoration to people. What is the cry of the prophets this morning? They have been crying for so long. There are no more prophets to cry. But the question is this morning, are you crying? Are you crying? Are you speaking? Are you standing in the gap for someone who is in need this morning? If you are not doing that, the admonition and the encouragement this morning is to get on track, get on relationship. We are high on the religious stuff. But this morning, the call is going out for us to join with the prophets and bring healing and restoration to those who are around us. Amen? We want to close with a final point from our brother Mark. Yes.
Very interesting. Yes, God calls the prophets, the leaders. Now when it's time to speak up, sit down. You have a member of us and our one.
Yes.
Personally, we come to the church already, the service. After that happened, we forgot everything we do. Don't want to put them. We have a phone call. The easiest thing is that you don't know if they survive or not. The Baptist members of after 11 church haven't seen them. Do not go visit. They don't care. They say that God does not care for those individuals. God expects us, we are not saying we leave it alone. Each and every member is a leader for Christ.
Yes.
So that they're not going to be pastors and the leaders alone. Each one of us have a role to play. Each pastor does not go and the elders does not go. We ourselves will make it possible. You see, the Bible said the love of Christ is what constrains me